Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play LOTRO with me, Balthelion, and I'm joined once again by Benji,
Hello.
who's doing some kind of weird jig in front of me at the minute.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. It's almost like
I don't know.
like river dancing almost.
I don't know. I've never seen river dance perform like that.
No, it's really
River
weird.
dance is cool compared to that.
Or you've offended the Irishman now.
I know.
No, I'm not a fan of river dance, but
So-
it's cool compared to that.
And we're also joined by Riel as well.
Ew.
The,
So
the
to
local Irishman.
yeah, so well, I'm the one that's in green at the minute, so I'm green, Irish green for the occasion. Right, so we're in Sword Halls today. So this is a 3-man instance. It scales up from level 65 up to the cap. There's basically 3 ways that you can do this. You can do it tier 1, tier 2 and the challenge mode at the level cap. We're going to do tier 1 and tier 2 because we can't do the challenge at our level. Just to show you guys what it is, because it works slightly different depending on which mode you do it. So we've just loaded up tier 1, so as soon as we come in we have to just walk up here and piss off the Lieutenant of Dolgordur. He's going to start saying something in a minute if you come close enough. There we go.
This is where we need to scream, Nazgul!
Oh, he's kind of spazzed out and flown straight off. Where's he gone now?
Good
There he
job,
is.
guys. You scared him off.
I bid you welcome to Dolgordur. You have done me a great service, bringing yourselves here. Have you finally
This is doing my throat in.
Have you finally realized that none can withstand the Dark Lord? Or maybe the Free Peoples have gathered the courage to stand against all of my champions at once? Surely brave warriors such as yourselves do not fear a fair fight.
That's basically him trying to taunt you into activating the challenge mode, which we're not doing.
Cowards! You will fall one by one under the feet of my champions.
So tier 1, we're just going to get the bosses. So out of the leftmost door from the entrance, we're going to get the sorcerer guy coming in. You guys need to aggro it, otherwise he's going to plonk on me in a bit.
Got him.
Now, bear in mind this is my first attempt Runekeeper healing. 1, since they did the Helm's Deep changes, and 2, healing in general for a very long time.
You just stand still and fight him.
Um,
Unless you're blue.
yeah,
Stand still.
it is tier 1. It should not be too challenging, and you guys are probably slightly over leveled as well, I'd imagine.
You are.
Because he's probably opened it on 65 anyway, so you guys are slightly over leveled. But then anyway, it's nothing too much at all really. I can just pretty much take it casual. Yeah, the Runekeeper healing is kind of a bit more proactive. You want to get the heal over times on before someone starts taking stupid damage. But it's easy enough to do, and there's plenty of panic buttons. I can just like drop a massive bubble on you guys if I need to. Right, he's dead. So the thing about this instance anyway is that there are timers on killing the bosses and the groups of ads, and if you don't kill them quick enough the next one spawns. But since we killed this boss, it will automatically trigger the next boss ahead of schedule. So this one comes out the rightmost gate from where we entered, so this is the north side, because we entered over there on the east. So this is Batgirl. So you're going to want to try and watch out for when she does her inductions and try to interrupt those a bit as well. But she will probably at some point end up summoning loads of bats, which inevitably are going to come flying at me. So I probably don't want to get too far from you guys. Alright, there they go. So the bats are probably going to come on me. AoE those if you can.
It didn't even show the inductions.
Ooh. And yeah, the bats can sort of stun you, so that would be kind of awkward. Oh Jesus Christ! AoE the bats,
I'm trying.
not the bats. Interrupt that.
Right.
Oh, too late. Got to heal off that. Yeah, it's just pretty annoying. Probably the most annoying out of the 3, to be honest. None of them are particularly dangerous, at least like not on challenge mode. But the other thing as well is Riel's probably done this, Benji wouldn't have, but you can quite happily solo sword halls if you take advantage of all the corruptions that the bosses have as well.
I've never actually done that.
No?
Nope. Never felt bothered enough to prove anything to myself.
Yeah, the bosses, I can't remember what each corruption does, but if you leave them on, it means they're harder to kill, but they do less damage or something to that effect.
Okay, so it's
right,
like you can tank it enough.
Yeah, so... And basically, when you remove them, you can get different effects off of each boss. So like one will give you a heal, one will give you some power and stuff. I think Batgirl gives you the power one, but I think she's going to put it up in time for me to have a little look. I think the troll is like a damage, like it either makes the troll harder to damage, or you take it off and you can damage him harder, but he damages you harder or something like that. Whereas the man gives you morale. So here comes troll.
By the way, do you remember the radiation mechanic of him?
The you what?
The things he sends out in the ground radiates out?
Yeah, the little shock waves.
Yeah, those. The radiation wasn't quite the right word for it.
So, at some point on a little timer, he will run to the middle of the room, which is kind of more or less where he is at the minute. So it probably would be better if we were tanking him a bit closer to the edge of the room, because then you get a bit more warning at least. So he'll go out of combat, he'll run to the middle of the room, and then he'll start stomping the ground, and loads of like line projectiles will start emanating out towards the edges of the room, and if they hit you, they send you flying around off the walls, basically. Right, here we go. So just have to dodge the projectiles that come towards you. It doesn't matter too much if they hit; they will do a fair bit of damage though. But it will do more over time. Right, he has got a corruption. Let's put that up on the screen. You get a moderate amount of mitigation for a short period of time if you remove that. But if you leave it on him, he takes more damage. So, if you want to kill this boss, you want to remove the corruption. If you don't want to kill him and you're focusing on the other bosses, on challenge mode, you want to leave it. Well, you are power hungry, aren't you, sir?
I am.
I can give you a limited amount of power restore with my prelude dough.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I don't think it's much.
Power restore skill, but it's not working.
No, it's like 28 to 40 initially and 21 to 30 after that. Whoa! Hello! Bouncing around. Put me down!
Part of the problem is I don't actually know how to play champion at all, so I don't know how to do it efficiently.
Have a mighty shield to glow and bask in
Thank
your
you.
glory. Okay, so we've got some marks meds for that. There is a chest to loot at the back. It's going to probably have pretty junk gear on tier 1. Don't think anyone's got anything particularly interesting.
Can't, no, it's one
No.
exit.
Dexterous Hammer of Fate. Okay, so if we all jump outside...
Going to the door is probably quicker than heading leave
Yeah,
instance.
it might leave instance, but I can sort my inventory in the meantime.
Yeah, that's true.
And also as well, the quest I picked up at Helifir, I had a couple to investigate some of the free man instances, so those can actually be completed now as well. Right, are you guys out?
I am.
I will open it up in tier 2 variant then. Probably could have bumped it up a few levels to be honest, but that's not it. Okay, so
It's handier staying at 65 anyway, just to...
So, tier 2 then, we're going to have some ads as well that are going to join the fight. So there'll be 2 waves of ads before each boss, and those ads will be kind of somewhat related to that boss. So the Sorcerer guy's got some Sorcerer minions, the Batgirl's got some Batgirl minions, and the Troll doesn't have Troll minions, he's got some Urks. So again, we're going to have to start it off by just irritating the Nazgul. So come over here. There we go.
Poke the dragon with a big stick.
Give him a slap. Right. So each wave of ads will come from the 2 doors either side of the boss door. So Sorcerer comes from the left hand side, the south side. So the first wave will be here. So you guys want to be ready for shit coming out this door.
Yeah. For some reason I was thinking
Okay,
of
yeah,
coming
so-
out of
But
door, but
the first wave will be 2 crap guys and a slightly tougher guy, and then the second wave will be 2 slightly tougher guys and 1 crap guy. But they should all be pretty much burnt down pretty quick anyway.
No.
It's nothing particularly amazing. And then we get the boss, but these are timed, so if you take too long killing this first wave of mobs, the second group might have entered the arena. Which can, I mean, in a group that's probably unlikely to happen, but if you're trying to solo it, just be aware of that. So yeah, this one's got 2 warriors and 1 war leader, whereas the next one will have 2 war leaders and 1 warrior. But the warriors will be melee, the war leader are capable of range. And they usually like entering with a little spell to begin with. So once these guys are done, we can head across to the other side. And because we're on tier 2 and we've actually got the mobs on this, same as if we were doing challenge, we'll have the ability to do the side quest as well. Okay, so here's the next one. So we've got 2 war leaders, 1 warrior. We'll be chucking a bit of sneaky DPS as well. Sod it. Something I should mention as well, because we are close to that side of the arena where the Nazgul was, we're actually getting a bit of dread. So you probably don't want to be too close to that really, unless you've got a hope token you've popped. Okay, so the boss will be spawning, if not before this guy dies, then shortly after. Okay, so here he comes. So again, let's just put up his corruption. Oh Jesus, that's not very nice. So yeah, if he has the corruption on him, he takes 15% more damage, but if you remove it, it gives players a moderate amount of morale over time. So if you can, try not to remove it basically, it means he will die a bit quicker. Whoa, hello! Sudden spike damage you just took there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I can't use... Yeah, the doors. You muppet!
Yeah.
Well, well, I don't even have the choice to surrender and die. He will reset in a second. There we go. I was just trying to work out. I don't think I can... I might be wrong. Oh God. Ah! Bad hands! Bad hands!
Yeah.
Apparently we're still going. Did the guy die then?
No.
No, he ran off.
But then why have we got men? Still here?
Get it out. Let's go.
He ran
Why
off
does
and
it-
they came out.
Why does it always go wrong? Right, they've despawned. I think it's because you're still in the bloody room, Yo.
I'm out now.
Right, hang on. Don't run back in. Wait for us to all res.
I am.
Have a little healing party. There we go. Right. Try again. So yeah, all the bosses, if they have their corruption on them, they'll take more damage. So we want to leave it on, really. Unless we're in dire straits and need to remove it for a bit of extra healing or something. But yeah, he gets morale over time. The other one gets power over time, and the troll was whatever the troll was. Increased mitigation. So if he just gets to move on and starts talking about his stuff. In the meantime, I should work out how far can I throw my stone. My little aggro magnet. Ish. There we go. Can you see that? My runestone.
Oh, yeah. Didn't even notice the name of it.
I've just renamed it now. Right, there we go. So standard rules of you spank it, you tank it.
Yeah, seeing as we don't really have a tank.
I mean, the Elzay might not stand up to your single target.
No.
Because you are 2 levels above than that. And it should theoretically be higher spike anyway, but he should be able to hold the other 2 while you pick one.
Pick one, yeah.
Right, these guys have spawned in. This one's on me.
Okay, penetrating shot.
So far so good. Right. Take down the last 2 war leaders. You're shooting the second guy, but the first guy was running towards you. Or did you just switch targets at the end?
Who were?
Yeah. He was running towards you, but you were shooting through him at the other guy. you were doing a Legolas, using 1 arrow to kill 2 guys. Right, he's about to spike me in the face, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was horrible. Press buttons. Yell's out of power. I think this is the source of some of... Whoa! Hello! You just took a massive hit.
I was just about to press my field as well.
Alright, hang on. No, I can't use that in combat. So we're stuck with Riel, who has no power.
I say we'll reset again. Yep.
Hello. This is going fantastic.
I'm not sure what I got hit by there.
So
Oh,
I don't think we don't need a tank.
I'm about to be dead, Jim. Donk. It all goes well, but inevitably that boss just has a nice bit of spike damage. He's got 1 attack that will just pretty much one-shot both me and Benji. Though he seems to hit you harder, which is interesting.
If Mail does Grace is only 10 seconds, but I suppose I can pop it when I'm tanking.
I can give us a bubble near the start. If it's
I've
that
got
bad.
Cry the Hunter as well.
That's probably could be the most damaging attack off of any boss, short of the troll juggling you on like 5 successive bounces of the earth attack. Or worst case, I can deploy the decoy stone, but that's only got like 2k health, so that's not going to last long.
I've got a few things
Yeah,
I
but
can
it's
try and
still
pop
keep
to
it.
keep it on real.
I'd assume
To
I
be
can
fair,
actually get it a bit higher.
Difficult for it to stay on me anyway for 3 reasons. One, you've got pretty high single target.
I know, but I can
Two-
try and improve beneath noise and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, but I mean, 2, because again I don't know the champion pretty too well, so that it kind of screws it up. And 3, Force Taunt has a pretty long cooldown, so...
Yeah,
We
no,
actually
I know.
triggered it. No, we haven't, have we? That might
I
help.
was waiting for you to do that.
I thought I
I
had.
didn't want to do it before the healer was prepared.
There we go.
I know, you can't.
But
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
not as easy as I would like, unfortunately.
this is what happens when we start bringing the inexperienced classes to the fray.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm doing it right. I'm keeping a nice amount of hots on both of you. Its problem is the spike damage.
Can you keep a DNF on Benji in the first place and then me if possible in the second?
I can certainly try to, if I can find it.
I don't know if you're able to do double DNF, but I know at higher levels it's possible, so... Because I know Perg would do that for me, back when we were running dailies and that.
Yeah. It's 5 minutes before I can get a second one up, though.
That's grand.
Okay.
Benji's the biggest priority because at least,
Doesn't that actually time out, though, when we go out in combat? So...
I'm not sure.
I don't want to be distracted too long in case one of you takes a bit of damage. Let's put that up on the screen. Yeah, it will last for the 5 minutes, but I can reapply it, so I have to reapply it to the same person.
I don't think you do.
I do. It's 5-minute duration, 5-minute cooldown.
Oh, right, yeah. But the skill itself doesn't require that you reapply it to the same person.
It doesn't require it, no, but if I put it on you, then Benji doesn't have one.
Well, yeah.
I've made a friend.
Yeah, okay.
And Riel's, you guys are both too far away from me.
I am. I'll do it.
I'm
I'm going to have to like straddle the gap between you. If you're both vaguely in the same area, I can do some AoE heals as well.
Yeah, but you're best coming to me rather than...
Can't you second wind or something to get some power back?
3 heroics, but that costs 310 power and only gives 323 to 359. I don't seem to have a second wind on this. That I can see anyway.
Right, man's it.
Yep, I see him.
Wrong button.
I've taunted him.
Okay, Benji's taking a bit of a hit. And you start taking damage as well.
Move, Benji.
Got one?
I'll get him a big shield.
No, I
at the
don't want
minute.
to do that.
Oh, Benji's lost his shield already. Interrupt it! Interrupt it! Whenever he raises both hands above his head, do an interrupt. Or bad things happen. It's basically like a Golda Lore Master in
Stand still,
Summer.
Benji. Stand still, Benji.
And I don't really want to pack up too long.
Well, without force taunting him, I can't get him off
Yeah.
you, so it's kind of going to be locked in on you.
We've got ads. Oh Jesus.
Balls the next.
We've done 40k and the second group of ads are here.
Do you think we'll be able to do tier 2?
Not like
Not,
this.
not at the rate we're going. Kill. Oh Jesus.
I actually thought I'd be the first to go down there, because I see my health lower than you two.
Trying to revive me, I'm not sure if this is a good idea.
Benji, what
Oh, I
trait
can't
line are
revive
you
for
built
free.
in?
Sorry?
What trait line are you built in?
Red.
It might help if you went blue.
Yeah.
Be able to move and fire at the same
I have
time.
a blue line. I'm gonna have to quickly run one out.
Yeah.
I think the bigger problem is just we're not killing stuff fast enough.
I know,
Yeah,
but
but
I
then
need
he
to move
can
around
go
a bit.
blue, he can move and fire at the same time, so he can actually kill things faster. Plus barrage is one of the highest parsing skills the hunter has.
That's true.
While this is true, we did 40k to the boss and had
Yes, but if we
140k to
have
go.
higher parsing skills, we have a chance. So,
We're not passing 4x damage.
I know, but
Focus.
it's a chance.
How about split shot?
Yeah, if we interrupt the Lore Master when he gets his hands above his head, that will stop his
Yeah.
big splat attack that hits pretty much all of us. Okay, so what's this, attempt number 3?
Yeah. Exactly. Or will be. My scholar's glass is
Actually,
broken as
merciful shot,
well.
don't have merciful.
The merciful, yeah. But it's not the most efficient skill.
I like how my runestone absorbs all the heals.
Oh, Benji, are you using fire or light oils?
I can take some on.
You're
I've
gonna
got
need that.
fire rails.
That'll do then, yeah. I know, like me, you're only using common damage on your weapon, so that's kind of slowing us down a bit as well. But at least you can get that slightly with oil.
Got all this healing that we don't need in them.
Hey, I'm just getting the stacks up there.
Yeah, in all fairness, because our ring keeper works, getting started for the fight.
Alright, so far so good.
Changes the icons a little bit as well.
The fire rolls and light
Fire
rolls,
rolls,
yeah.
yeah.
They will change the skill names as well. For some skills at least.
Most of them, or most of the ranged ones. Doesn't change merciful, but most of the others do.
The basic ones, yeah.
Second batch is up.
And I get decent power regen in this mod as well. Good.
And anything that you can do to give yourself power is appreciated.
It's
Because
not an option, Brian.
the option-
Well.
The amount that I can top you up is insignificant compared to the way
Yeah,
it's
the
otherwise.
amount I can give myself is insignificant as well. That's the problem. I don't know why I don't have second wind. I know this was the best build Hal could set up for me on short notice the last time we were on, and it's not optimized even with the level, but it's the best I've got, and I know absolutely nothing about the champ stuff to.
It's been ages since I've really
Okay.
played my champ as well. But he stands up straight now. He doesn't have a weird pose. Oh Jesus.
Oh.
I'll hit this. It's fine.
I put some up as well.
Oh, that shield was timely. What's this
Then you
problem?
remember you can move in blue.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to move again or not.
Because you're in blue, you also have higher of a chance when you move.
Yeah.
So yeah, in this case, move.
Oh, I'm dead, Jim. I just took like 2 5Ks to the face.
This is gonna be a wipe then.
I don't think this is happening with our current group composition.
No, I don't
It's
think
not.
Yeah, I took a 5.2 and a 5K to the face, and frankly, either of those devastating hits would have been enough to kill me.
Did you want me to just log my hunter?
What, just cheat mode with a 105?
Yeah. 115, you mean?
Oh god, he's not dead!
Ah!
Ah! No, please no!
I was wondering why he was running through the gate. I thought once it was open yet.
I'm just staying dead. It's less painful that way.
Leave me alone. Don't like you.
Or the alternative is I could like log my minstrel and like DPS heal it.
Yeah.
What level's your minstrel?
85-ish?
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. Or we just get something with more DPS, if you've got something a bit more mid-range as well.
I have nothing other than the high levels really at this point. By the way, Benji, do you have much oil or
Yeah, about 28 lots of stuff.
28 lots?
Yeah. 28, but... 28.
28
28
pots.
Right, I'll make you some sometime.
I don't know what the odds of my ability to heal tank this is going to be. We'll give it a
We
go.
shall find out.
Well, we probably will find out because I'm probably going to get a hell of a lot of healing aggro.
You are. At
got a
87
lot
you're going to
of
have most of the
morale.
aggro.
That's fine.
And don't you like armor, so... Light armor's better than... medium
Yeah,
armor.
it's fine.
Second wind.
I remember the good old days when minstrels could slot the ability to equip medium armor even though it's completely trash for them.
Right, Bri, I have second wind. I just took a quick glance there and found it.
Right. Right. Providing I don't need to hit you guys too much, then I can probably... Yeah, I can probably get away with just AoE healing on you guys, and in the meantime just spam ballads and coders. I've got this. I'll solo carry us to victory. It's glorious.
To victory. Completely own level run of tier 2. Thought all here.
And the second group is
Leroy! Boom! I think I missed him.
dead.
I hit that one. You don't want to be too far away from us, otherwise you might not get heals.
Yeah, I'm not doing much damage.
Come here. Go power blue.
Yeah. Oh.
Because you guys just seem to blast through it, so any power you get will probably be useful right now.
Yeah, that's all. Power ramps up the power usage, doesn't it?
Splish.
Yeah, but it does ramp up power usage. But it's still more efficient than pretty much anything else.
Because we're inevitably gonna just eat a load of tactical damage off this guy. Right. I don't want to have to resort to immediately firing off. Right. As soon as both arm goes up, go for the interrupt. Wait for it. He's probably going to do it as soon as he gets to Benji. Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
Oh, whoa!
I was expecting you to run,
I was running.
not fast enough.
I'm sorry.
I can probably res you in a sec once this stabilised on the out. You're dying through Fellowship's heart.
So tier 2 guys, as you can see, it's very easy to 3-man with power attack.
I wonder if the rebalancing for the higher level has made this a little bit hard on T2 back on the lower levels.
It may have,
'Cause I-
actually, you're right, tier 2. You'll have to overcap mitts to get tier 2 mitts, and that's pretty much impossible on level. That's right. Forgot about that.
I'm doing this just to make a fucking point now, that I know the ads are going to come and overwhelm me.
Yeah.
Run! Run, Forrest,
We're going to
run!
Benny Hill this.
Yeah, I'm not even up to cap for Fizz mit, and I'm even worse for tactical mit, so... yeah. I'm probably the one in S gear.
For greater glory.
Might be able to slow the win, it'll just take a... Actually, no, there's a 10-minute timer, isn't there, on the whole thing?
No, you can't do it.
There's a 10-minute time on challenge mode. On tier 2 it don't matter because the challenge is not just everything just suddenly. Oh no! You
We
dead,
can't
Jim?
get back in, Benji.
Oh shit!
No, I mean,
No, I'm dead.
I mean, like, just, like, alt tab out.
Ah.
Hey, it's Satan! Well,
Yeah, no, that's right. The mitts, not with Mordor, but way back that the mitts required are way too high for anyone to get on level. Optimized gear.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure we're not that crap.
No.
And tier 1, nothing was hurting us at all.
Yeah, it's just the tier 2 damages.
Right, let's get walk pens done then, shall we? On tier 1.
What I was going to suggest, just to let people see what tier 2 sword holes is actually like, you and me
Like
love...
that, don't do it.
Okay, I was going to say we could log our 115s, let Benji see it properly.
I think we've done enough sword halls to put people off it for life. On tier 2.
Let's stick with tier 1, guys, if you're still recording.
It's a public service announcement for your own health and safety.